And good morning. This is our last class of 2022, and it's going to be an easy, gentle somatic class. So I want to read you a little bit about somatics from the book by Thomas Hanna that really brings home why we need to do the work we're doing on our mats. So this isn't like a typical yoga class. I'd like for you to have a blanket on your mat so that we have a slip on our mat as opposed to traction, and maybe a little cushion nearby in case. Right, so when we talk about our muscles are designed for one thing only, and that is to contract. So, you know, when you're lifting something and your bicep contracts, and then you get a certain amount of electrical impulse from the brain to the muscle to charge it. And when you're done the lift, your muscle releases, and it should go back to like a 0 point where there's zero electrical charge in it. But what happens is, for example, when people have an accident and there's a fall, the body oftentimes gets contracted in that fall, and it continues to send out the message to the areas that were sustaining the injury to contract. Whether it's 10%, 30, 40% contraction, there's a low level contraction happening all the time in the muscles, and that's exhausting. And not only is it exhausting, it's creating glycogen to make the muscle contract, and that creates lactic acid, which creates inflammation, right? So it creates pain in the pain sensories. So it creates tiredness, inflammation, pain. This is why we need to stretch. Now, the bloodstream can't flush away that excess lactic acid. And so soma means living body. It's a Greek term, and it means to internally sense the body. So when we do these somatic poses that were originally created by Thomas Hanna, it's often useful to close your eyes and go inside and feel. We're trying to retrain the body. That's why before we go into a pose, we sense how the body feels. You sense where the tightness already is, where there's already a contraction that's being held. And little children, it can start in little children, but even if you had no trauma, no accidents, as you get older, it just starts, the stress starts to pile on, and we think we're just aging. It's just that we're layering contraction after contraction and stress after stress. And as we get older, there's just this mountain of layers of stress in the body. So as we move through the poses, it's really important to move slowly, and then you really contract the muscles. And what we're doing here is, if the brain is sending out a low grade message to fire up a muscle, we need to send out a conscious higher instruction to contract even more. So let's say it was contracting at 40%. We send out a message to contract at 80%, and that overrides that subliminal message. And then we retrain by unwinding out of the pose. This is why we do it very, very slowly, because you're telling the muscles to release, and then you completely relax to feel that 0 point. We're trying to get to that 0 point. Okay, does that start to make sense why we need to move slowly? Great. So we're sending out a stronger message to override it, and we're moving out slowly to cement it. All right, so I think that kind of explains the somatic stuff that I want to talk about today. And we're going to come to our mat. There was something about studies. Studies show regular physical exercises slowed bone loss and promoted bone accretion. And also studies of joint flexibility to physical activity. So what happens to the joint flexibility when we do physical activity? Found that the collagen meshwork in the connective tissues shortens if not stretched regularly. So that's why we're going to accentuate a stretch. All right, now we have Tony and Patricia coming in just in time before we start. Okay, so coming to our mat that we've got the blanket stretched out on, and a cushion just in case. Come to lying down, and if you have an excessive arch in your neck, you might want to have a little cushion or a little towel to support your head. I don't need it, so I'm going to move the cushion away. So let's just start by lying down and extend your legs. And remember, Soma is the living body, and we want to feel from the inside out as opposed to the outside in. So close your eyes, just like in Shavasana, palms turned up. And take a breath in. Exhale a ha breath out and begin to scan your body. Where do you feel extra tightness? What does the left side feel like versus the front side or the right side? Can you feel one shoulder is more contracted than the other? So now noting your differences. Let's slide the feet up the mat so the knees are bent. And we're going to do pelvic curls and arches. Let's begin by pushing the low back into the earth, imprinting the back into the earth. Breath in. On an exhale, tip your pelvis forward, arching the low back, making a little bridge under your low back. And then inhale, curl the tailbone towards the navel. Exhale, arch. And as we arch the low back, I want you to press your head into the earth and feel an arch in your neck. So we have an arch in the neck and the low back. And reverse. Press the low back into the mat. Press the neck into the mat. Inhale, arching. Exhale, pressing. Again, arch, nice and slow. Feel that stretch. What tissues do you feel in this arch as it stretches? And then again, press. And completely relax. Now slip your fingers behind your head. Elbows can be pointed to the ceiling or out to the side. And if both arms won't come up, just do one hand supporting the head. And we're going to continue. Let's arch the low back, arch the neck, inhale. And this time on the exhale, we'll press the low back into the mat and roll the head up, elbows towards the knees. Squeeze, contracting. Inhale, arch. Feel that stretch. Exhale, contract, curl. Slowly continue. Do this with your eyes closed. And observe what's happening in each phase of the movement. And do a few more like that. And then release back to Shavasana. Do you feel any difference from when we started? One more breath. And then roll over onto your front body. And we're going to do this X movement. I'm gonna take my socks off. Right, so you're on the front body. And start with, let's just start with our left arm. Bend your elbow, and then rest your left facial cheek on your hand. Okay, and bring your right hand beside the body, palm faced up, so it's beside your hip. We're looking to the left. Let's start by just lifting the head and arm, squeeze into the low back, contract, and slowly come down. Inhale, come up. Observe the back body as you contract. What muscles do you feel engaging? Exhale, slowly come down. Relax. One more time, float up. Exhale, come down, relax. And now lift just your right leg. Picking up the right leg, pull it out of your hip and lift. Where do you feel this? Slowly come down. Again, right leg lifts, contract at the top, lengthen out of your hip, slowly come down. One more time, lift your right leg, squeeze at the top, and come down. That squeeze is sending the message to the muscles to contract. And now we'll do both head and leg. Inhale, lifting your left elbow, head, and right leg, squeeze. Feel how this is the crossing of an X from left elbow to right toes. And slowly come down. Relax. Inhale, float elbow, right foot up. Exhale, float down, relax. One more. Inhale, squeeze up. And exhale, slowly come down. Relax, observe. Breath in. And then exhale, and we'll take this on the other side. So the right elbow bends. Your left hand comes down by the left waist, palm up. Chin turned to your right elbow. So we'll work with the arm and the head 3 times. Inhale, float up, contract. Exhale, come down. Again. Squeeze. Exhale, come down. One more. Release. Work with your left leg. Lift, extend out of your hip. That mesh they're talking about around the joint. We're stretching it. And then exhale, release down. 2 more. Up, extend. Come down. Do you feel different muscles on this side working? Float up. And now elbow and leg together. Inhale, lift. Squeeze at the top. Exhale, come down. Two more. Last time. And come down. Relax. Completely relax. Go to that 0 point. 0 tension. Inhale, let's bring the hands under the shoulders. Just lift your chest for a cobra. And exhale, press back. Child's pose. Spread your fingers, pull back into your shoulder blades. Feel the lengthening of the arms out of the shoulders. Inhale, round up into cat. Draw your heart to the ceiling. And then exhale, come into cow, lengthening front body. One more time, cat. Cow. Observe from the inside out what's lengthening in the front body, what's contracting in the back. Come to neutral. Come over to your back into Shavasana. And feel. So Shavasana, feel what the body feels like. My left hip had been higher. It feels like it's sinking towards the earth. All right. Breath in. Slide your right foot up the mat. Slide the left foot up the mat. Now bring your right hand to your right knee. Pick up your right knee. And then support your head with your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, pick up your elbow and your head. Let's crunch. Inhale, roll back. Keep your right knee up in the air. Exhale, roll up. Contract in the front body. Inhale, release. Exhale, coming up, contract. Feel the back body. Inhale, roll down. And now we'll take the elbow across to the right knee. Rolling up, cross. Feel that in your back body. Inhale, lying down. Exhale, cross. Inhale, roll down. One more time. Exhale, come up, cross elbow to knee, squeeze. Inhale, come back to center. Release the head, release the elbow. Release your right foot down. Observe. Observe your back body. Now pick up your left knee, hand on the left knee. Right hand supports the back of the head. Inhale, roll up for a sit up. Exhale, roll down. Relax. Inhale, roll up and squeeze front body, squeeze the abdominals. Exhale, roll down. Relax. One more time. Inhale, roll up, contract. Exhale, roll down. And now we'll crisscross. Right elbow to left knee. Squeeze. Inhale. Relax. So you can feel this is back body work. Let's cross. Last one. Squeeze at the top. And roll back down. Release the hand, release your left foot to the earth. Extend your legs out. Palms turn up. Relax. Breath in. Exhale. Now inhale. Let's roll over onto our side. And you can have your arm out to the side and support your head on a cushion, or you can have your arm overhead and support your head on your arm. And you bring your knees right up to the side, so like you're sitting in a chair. Knees perpendicular to the body, feet perpendicular to the knees. So we're going to do this in two parts. Let's start with the legs. Keep your knees glued together and lift your top foot and squeeze the ankle to the sky. And then slowly come down. Again, lift the ankle, squeeze the knees together, and come down. One more. Lift and squeeze, and come down. Now take that hand that's on your thigh, the top arm, and bring it up and over, cradling the bottom side of your head. So your fingertips come to the ear that's closest to the floor. And now we'll lift the head and squeeze into the waistline, like you're squeezing a small ball between the hip bone and the lower ribs. And come back down. Inhale, roll up, squeeze, elbow towards the hips. And inhale, come back down, relax completely. One more time. Inhale, come up, squeeze. And relax, and now we're going to add the legs. So head comes up and top leg comes up. Squeeze them together. And come back down. Again, squeeze, come up, feel that in your waistline. And come down. And now this time as we come up, we're going to guide the elbow towards the knee. So we're rolling forward slightly. Feel how that changes the stretch. And come down. And this time we'll move towards the back. So lift the leg and then roll the elbow back. Feel where that stretches. And come back. That's good. So inhale, come up, and let's extend the top leg out and take your top arm and we'll bring it out behind us. We're making an X. And then come back to the center. And then this time, let's take the top leg and send it back. And send your arm to the front corner. So the arm is going forward, the leg is going back. My arm's going forward, that leg is going back. Like an X. And then let's change. Bring your arm back and your leg points forward. And look back at your hand. And crisscross. Arm forward, leg back. Looking at your fingertips. Roll back. Leg goes forward, arm goes back. One more. Leg goes back, arm goes forward. And then come back to neutral, hand on the thigh. Completely relax, zero out your muscles. See if you can soften your entire body. And let's take that to the other side. Swing yourself around or roll over. All right, you're supporting on a cushion or head on your arm, knees are bent. Flex your feet. And let's start with just the legs. You can put your hand on top of your thigh. And we'll pick up that top foot, squeeze the knees together and press the ankle to the sky. Feel like there's tension. Slowly come down. Squeeze up. Slowly come down. One more. Foot to the ceiling, knees glued together. Press, press, press the knees and come down. Now take that top arm, slip the hand around your head. Inhale, lifting the head, squeezing into the side waist, and come back down. Two more, nice and slow. Inhale up, Exhale down. Last time, inhale up and down with eyes closed. See how that feels. Now we add the leg. Squeeze elbow up towards the foot. Squeeze. Come down. Taking the tension out of the waistline. Up and down. Now we're going to bring the elbows a little forward towards the knee. Let your chest roll a little forward. Feel the difference. Come down. And now we're going to bring the elbow towards the back as we lift. And come down. And now we'll do that crisscrossing thing. So let's push the foot behind us and bring the top arm forward to the front corner of the room. Reach, looking at your fingertips. And now change. So the foot moves forward, arm moves back, and you look back at your fingertips. Stretch. Pull through the toes, and then change. Swing opposite directions. Reach out through the fingertips, out through the toes. Opposite. And one more time, to the front. Foot goes back. Reach, extend through your digits, through your toes, and come back to center. Stack the knees, rest the hand on the hips. Exhale, completely relax. Relax more. Where are you holding? One more breath. And then exhale, roll over onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Hands on your shins or on your knees. Let's put the hands on the knees. And we're going to circle the knees as one unit. Circling the legs together. Put your awareness into your body as you do this. And go the other direction. And then squeeze your knees into your chest. Let your lower back be heavy. Feet to the earth. Slide out. And let's just do pelvic tilts with the legs extended. So arch your low back, arch your neck. And then curl the other direction. Just a few more. And then rest in our Shavasana pose. Observe the body. How is it changing? Okay, we're going to start working on the hips. So dragging, let me spin myself around. We'll drag the right heel up the mat. And then rotate the knee out to the side so we're in half tree, we're in tree pose. Yeah? Then slide the knee back up and slide the heel back down to start. Rest. Inhale, draw the heel up. Drop the knee out to the side and completely relax. How far down will that knee drop? Inhale, knee up. Send the leg back out. One more time. Inhale, draw the heel up. Exhale, drop the knee out to the side. Relax. Now inhale, bring the knee up and stay here with bent knee. And we're going to drop out to the side in thirds. So bring your knee out 1/3. Bring your knee out 2/3. And if it starts to shake, back off a little bit and then drop deeper into it. And now bring it all the way down. So it's like tree pose. And now bring your knee up a third. Bring your knee up 2/3. And bring it all the way to the top so your foot rolls and plants on the earth. Again, thirds out to the side. 1/3. Other buttocks on the earth. 2/3. And full all the way down. Up a third. Up to 2/3. And dare I say it, up to 3/3. Exhale, send the foot back out. And now slide your right foot out to the side. Rotate your big toes in. And then slide the heel up the floor and drop your knee into the center line. Squeeze down as best you can. Inhale, bring your knee back up to the sky and slide the heel out on an angle. Draw the leg back into center. Relax. Inhale, open the foot out to the side. Drag the heel up. Feel, eyes closed, just feel. Drop your knee into the center line. Press down. Feel that contraction. Can you lift the foot up towards the sky? It'll only come up an inch or so off the floor. And then put it back down. Open the knee to the sky. Slide the foot back down and draw the legs together. Relax. One more time. Foot comes out to the right. Slides up. Rotate the knee in. Can you lift the foot? Lift the outer ankle towards the sky. Bring the foot down. Knee comes up. Slide the foot out. And draw the foot back in. Completely relax. Breath in. Exhale through the body. Relax. Can you feel a difference from your right hip to your left hip? Now slide the left heel up. Drop the knee out to the side. Foot is inside of the right leg for tree pose, reclined. The left knee comes out to the side on an angle. Inhale, pull the knee back up. Slide the heel down. Relax. Left heel drags back up. Left knee drops out to the side as best as it can. See if you can rest your left foot against the right leg like we do in tree. Inhale, knee comes up. Exhale, slide the foot down. Relax. One more. Left foot draws up. Knee drops to the left. Tree pose. Inhale, come up. Exhale, slide the foot down. Relax. Slide your left foot out to the side. Rotate the big toe in. Draw the heel up. Drop your knee to the center line. Inhale, knee comes up. Slide the heel down. Draw the feet slowly together. Relax. Slide the heel out to the left. Rotate big toe in. We'll add on, drawing the heel up. Knee drops the center line. Can you pick this foot up off the earth, bringing the knee or the ankle towards the sky? Foot comes down. Extend the leg. Draw the legs together. Relax. Again, ankle out to the side. Big toe rotates in. Slide the foot up. Drop the knee to the center line. See if you can lift the foot towards the sky. And if you can't, don't worry about it. Heel comes down. Extend the leg. Bring it back in. One more. Foot out. Draw it up. Knee drops to center line. See if you can lift the ankle. Bring it back down. Draw the foot all the way back down. Legs come together. Breath in. Exhale, relax. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, relax. Zero out your muscle tension. Stop sending information to your muscles to contract. Now slide your right foot up the mat, slide your left foot up the mat. And bring your palms together overhead, straight pointing up to the ceiling. Let's push the palms together in a prayer and draw the arms higher up to the ceiling. Eyes closed, observe what's going on in the back body. Do you feel a difference from right shoulder blade to left shoulder blade? Do you feel a difference in right shoulder to left shoulder? Exhale, relax, bring your prayer to your chest. Again, stretching out of the body as far as you can. Push your palms together. That's the contraction. Push, push, push. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your prayer down to the chest. Once more, push the palms. Extend as far away as you can, trying to keep those arms straight. Push, push, push. And now begin to bring your arms straight over to the right without bending the elbows. So you only go as far as you can. And keep your head pointing face up to the ceiling. Observe the stretch in the back body. And release, come back to center. Inhale, exhale, release your prayer to your chest. Inhale, extend the fingertips up. Keep them pressing, the palms pressing. Take the arms over to the left. Press those palms, elbows straight. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, release your prayer down to your chest. Now we'll add on. Push the palms, extend straight up. Take your arms to the right and drop your knees to the left. And let's look right. Come back to center, palms and knees. Release your hands to your chest. Are your arms starting to exhaust? Inhale, push the palms, send them up. Take the arms to the left and take your knees to the right. Don't bend your elbows. Let's look left. Keep pressing the palms, lengthening the arms out of your shoulder sockets. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, relax. Release your arms down. Release your legs. Observe. Roll over onto your side. Bend your knees again, and let's bring both arms out to the side, stack your palms. And this is where you can take a cushion, put it under your head for comfort. Okay, so our palms are stacked. Now extend your top hand further away. So reach away from the body, feel the stretch through your shoulder blade. And then slowly come back to center and relax. Shaking is okay. I'm starting to find myself shaking. I'm creating new muscle energy in the body. Again, stretching the top fingertips away. And bring the palms together. Relax. So the palms are just stacked. And then shift your top fingertips away from you. It's like you're reaching across the room to grab something. It's just out of your reach. Feel that in your shoulder blade as you reach across the room. And the same angle as where your hand, your bottom hand is. And then come back. So now we'll start to pull the fingertips up the arm and roll the shoulder blade behind us. But keep pressing the bottom arm into the earth as you roll into that top shoulder blade behind you. And then come back to neutral, palms stacked. And again, slide the fingertips up your forearm. Stretching that top shoulder blade, pushing the bottom arm into the earth to ground you, and back to center. Now let's pick up the hand, bring it towards the ceiling, and then rotate, looking behind you. Can you bring your fingertips to the earth? Just as far as you can go. Feel the opening of front body, contracting of back body. Inhale, let's slowly come back to neutral, so the palms stack. 2 more. Open, moving slowly. Observe. Push that arm in front into the earth as you stretch to look behind you. Back to center. 0 out, relax. Last time. Open up. Bring it behind. And back to center. Now bring your hand down onto your hip. And let's extend the fingertips away from us, so to the wall opposite the head. Reach the fingertips without lifting the body. Feel like you're stretching that arm right out of the shoulder socket. And then relax. And now we'll reach on an angle towards the toes. So draw the fingertips towards the toes. Reach, keeping your head on your cushion. Reach the fingertips towards the toes. Feel that up into your neck. And relax. And now we'll take it on an angle towards the opposite corner of your mat. So behind you, fingertips on an angle behind you. Reach, feel all this tension as you reach as hard as you can. And then relax. Completely relax. And let's change sides. Knees bent, feet flexed, palms stacked on top of each other. That's neutral. Right? Now we'll begin to slide the palms. The top palm reaches beyond the bottom fingertips, as if we're trying to pick up a dime that's about 5-6 inches away from us. And then slowly come back, stack the hands, relax. 2 more. Glide and reach. Feel that in your top shoulder blade. Return to neutral, relax. 1 more. Reach. And neutral. Reset. And now we're going to go backwards, so the fingertips slide up the forearms, pushing your bottom arm into the earth. Feel this stretch. Is it a stretch or is it a contraction? It's a stretch in your back shoulder blade. Come back to center, so the palms never leave your arm. So bring your palms back together. So prayer beside you. And we're only going to pull the fingertips back about 6 inches. We're gliding, keeping contact with the forearm.
Rolling the shoulder blade back. Good. Let's do that one more time. Return to neutral. And slide the fingertips back 6 to 8 inches. Moving your heart behind you, feel that stretch in the upper back body. And release. And now we'll pick the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling, rotating behind. And let's turn the head to look at the fingertips. Reach as far as you can with those fingertips, anchoring with the other arm. Slowly come back. Relax. And 2 more. Open, reach behind you. Look to your fingertips. Back to neutral. We're stretching the fascia. We're stretching all the tissues around the joints, around the muscles. Last time. Open. And as we stretch, we bring fluid into all the cells. Back to neutral. Okay. Bring your hand on top of your hip. So fingertips are just resting on the tops of your hips. Now, extending your fingertips away from you, keeping your head on your cushion. Extend the fingertips. Feel this in your shoulders. Feel it in the muscles of your arm. And then relax. 2 more. Extend. Drawing all the tissues around the shoulders, around the deltoids. Relax. One more time. Well, let's bring the fingertips towards the toes so it's an angle more forward. Feel it up into your neck. And release. And then we'll make an angle towards the back. Stretch. Feel how that changes. And release. And relax. Let's see what else we have to do. We're getting close to the end. Come over onto your back. Let's do hips. So you can have a cushion or not have a cushion. Okay, so put your hands on your hip bones, because everybody wants to come up to bridge, and this is about only one hip rising. So let's work with the right hip. Push your left hand down into your left hip to anchor it. And now roll your right hip up. Both feet stay on the ground, and just your right hip lifts up off the ground. So lift and feel that contraction, and then slowly release down. Relax. Let's bring the right hand onto the earth. Pushing the left hand into the hip. Lift your right hip up. And relax. This time, lift just your right hip, keeping the left hip grounded to the earth. Spin your right palm up and look to the right. And I want you to rotate the hand as much as you can. Look to the right and lift your right hip as high as you can. Right? And push the outside of your hand, your right hand, into the earth as you rotate to look to the right. Slowly release your head, release your palm back down, release your right hip down. Inhale, lift the right hip, spin your right palm up, keep spinning, spinning, spinning right into the shoulder, turning your head to the right, maybe push your right ear down into the earth. Keep lifting the right hip higher, higher, higher. And now squeeze your knees towards each other. They won't necessarily touch, just squeeze them. And then release the knees, release your head, release your palm back down, release your hip. We'll do that one more time. Let's separate the feet a little more. Lift your right hip. Lift, lift, lift. Rotate your palm, rotate your shoulder, rotate your head, and squeeze the knees towards each other. They don't touch, they just squeeze towards each other. And then release knees, release head, release palm back down. And then just bring both hands onto your hips. Drop your knees together, observe. Bring your left palm down onto the earth, right palm on your right hip. We're going to root the right hip down and lift just your left hip. So there's space under your left bum, but the right part of your butt is on the earth. Squeeze at the top. Exhale, come down, release. Lift your left hip. Squeeze the right hip down, left hip lifts. And come down. Adding on. Left hip lifts, left palm rotates, rotate into the head of the shoulder, rotate your head, see if you can push your ear towards the earth. So keep lifting that left hip as high as you can, rotate, rotate. Slowly unwind head, unwind hand, return to neutral, relax. Left hip lifts, left palm rotates, shoulder rotates, head, neck rotates. Lift the hip as high as you can, keep pushing down through the right to lift the left. Release your head, release your hand, back to neutral. We'll add on the knees this time. Lift left hip, rotate arm, rotate shoulder, rotate head. Let's walk the feet a little bit further apart. Squeeze the knees. Squeeze knees towards each other. Feel what's going on in the back body. And slowly unwind knees, unwind arm, hip, head, relax. One more. Lift your left hip. Rotate the arm. Rotate the head. Squeeze knees. And slowly relax, unwind, send yourself back into Shavasana. Eyes closed, using your somatic skills to observe your body from the inside out, to observe where you're holding tension. If you have tension somewhere, lengthen that area. And then rest it down on the earth. Let's bring the feet together and imagine you're walking. So push your right foot away from you, let your left hip hike, and then change. Push your left foot, let your right hip hike. Change. We're just pushing one foot and then the other. And the hips just automatically move with the feet. Really exaggerate it as you push one foot, hike the other hip. And just a few more. And relax. Roll over into your side. We'll come up to seated. We're going to sit in a number 4 position. So bring your left foot on top of your right knee. Right? So it looks like a number 4. And if that's not comfortable, you can extend your right leg. Right? So knees are bent, one foot in front of the other, or extend that leg. Okay? Bring your left hand behind you, and I want you to just take your right hand to your opposite knee and take a twist. We're just observing. I want you to turn your head as far as you can and mark the space on the wall. How far can you see over your left shoulder? And then come back to center. Right hand to left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, we'll take a twist all the way over to the left, taking the whole torso with you. Feel that stretch right into your hips. And then let's go the other direction. So twisting towards the right, take your head, your shoulders to the right. and change. Moving to the left, looking over your shoulder, and change. A nice and slow movement. Breathe. Now come to the left and stay here and turn just your head to look over to the right. And back to the left, body stays neutral. We're just moving the head. Now stay with your head looking to the right and move your eyeballs to the left. And now move your head to the right and take your eyeballs the other direction. So whichever way you turn your head, eyeballs look towards the opposite ear. Just look to your opposite ear with the eyeballs. And come to center, and let's bring the fingertips under the chin. Let's just rotate the eyeballs other direction. Other side, so left, right, left, and let's take your head over towards your shoulder, the left side, eyeballs go towards opposite ear. Take your whole head, change your eyeballs to opposite ear, and come back to the left, and we'll lift the elbow towards the ceiling, supporting your chin on your hand. Yep, and so looking over your left shoulder, let's lift the chin, look way up. And then exhale, round, look down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more, both directions. And then come back, hand on the knee, right hand on left knee, and we're going to do that check. Turn as far as you can. Remember where you marked before? Now how far can you see? Come back to center. You should have stretched out your ability to look further behind you. Let's change sides. This is all for head and neck. All right, so we do the test. Bring your right hand behind, left hand on opposite knee. And let's turn. Mark as far as you can go. See if you can remember that. Come back to the center. Bring your hand up to your opposite shoulder. Right, so hand up to opposite shoulder. Good. And now we'll begin the twist. Twisting all the way to the right. And take it to the left. Observing what body parts are moving and lengthening. What body parts are contracting. Now coming over to the right, just your head moves. Looking over opposite shoulder and back. Just rotating the neck. Contract as far as you can and then release. So we're telling those tight muscles to tighten even more than they're used to so that we can unwind them. Last time. Now bring your fingertips under your chin and we'll rotate all the way over to the right and then take your eyeballs and look to your opposite ear. And then we'll take a twist over to the left, eyeballs shift to the opposite ear and back. Shift just your eyeballs. These are working muscles that go all the way to the back of your occipital ridge, the back of your skull. Change one more time. Look opposite ear. And then back to the right. We'll lift the elbow. Plant the hand under your chin. Rotate to the right. Let's lift, look up. Exhale, look down, round your back. 2 more. Up, down, up, down. Hand to the shoulder, let's twist. One more twist. And then bring your hand to the opposite knee, and we're going to do that check and see how far we can look behind us now. Great. Come to center. Put on your socks. It's time for a little Shavasana so that we can observe somatically our live body. Observe where we are holding tension and how we can relax more. So if you have something to put under your knees, this is a good time. Maybe you can get that blanket that we're sitting on, cover up with that blanket, and lie down. That was a lot of slow, gentle work we just did. Let your knees open wider. Drop your baby toes out to the side. Palms turn up. Take a nice breath in. And exhale a long ha. Is there anything you want to stretch before you fully drop into Shavasana? Circle your wrists, circle your ankles. And then come back to Shavasana when you're ready. Breath in through the nose. Slow ha. Again, long breath in through the nostrils. Feel the temperature coming in the nostrils. Keep your mouth closed. Feel the temperature coming out your nostrils. As the breath comes in the tip of the nostrils, feel it flow up through your head, down your throat, into your lungs. Exhale at your nostrils, nice and slow. Feel your lungs slowly collapsing. Collapse might not be the nicest word, just slowly emptying. Let's fill them again. Feel them rise. Feel your lungs fall. Put your hands on your belly. Feel your belly rise with your inhale. Feel the belly slowly empty. One more time. Back to Shavasana hands, palms turned up. Drop into your body awareness. Let everything melt into the earth. Use your breath to release any residual tension. Move your breath through the tight areas. Now let your body just begin to shimmy left to right. Let your muscles rock left to right. Let your head rock left to right. You're just swinging left to right. All those muscles shake. Keep going. And slow down. And slowly come back to neutral. Breath in. Last ha. Slide your right heel up the mat. The left heel up the mat will roll to a fetal position on the left, or whichever side you want to be on. Just roll. And then slowly roll yourself up, coming onto a cushion or onto your knees. And the last thing we will massage is our insides by doing humming bee breath, because that will vibrate all the cells inside and keep the energy flowing nicely throughout the body. Breath in. Hum. 2 more. Hum. Move that hum through your body. Last one. Hum. Float your arms up. Reach one arm up and the other arm up. Out to the back. Wrap yourself in a hug, round forward. Arms open wide. And then we'll just finish by wrapping the arms the other direction for a hug, stretching the back body. And release. Palms together at your third eye. The tip of your chin. And to your heart space. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be deeply blessed. Namaste.
Thank you so much,
You're
Tara.
listening.
You're welcome. Good to see you, folks.
Thank you, Tara.
You're welcome. Well, that was a lot of work, everybody. I hope that it stays open for the whole day and you feel a little better. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
See you in 2023.
All right.
Okay. Ciao, ciao.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank
Michael.
you.
Thank you, Mike.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Thank you, Tara. That was really good.
I'm glad, Michael. Was it okay for your hips?